Hey horror fans, thanks again for tuning in. I'm here to talk to you guys about Kirk von Hammet's Fear Festival! The event was actually really badass, but before I get to that, I have to talk to you guys about the drive up there. It was terrifying. My car went 30 miles an hour on the 5, the radio dial went psychotic, and it only landed on religious stations. I was pretty sure that I was going to meet my maker, but instead I ended up in Salinas, California, which I'm sure is a lot worse. But there's a few cool things that I did in Salinas. I'll talk to you guys about that later. First, I wanted to talk to you about this. Right when we walked in, they gave us these bags. It came with some really cool little flyers and things. These awesome stickers they gave us. Pretty legit. Cannibal Corpse, are you kidding me? So, the event, yes, it was divided into 3 sections. The bottom lower level were vendors, and that's part of the reason that I had to give it a smaller, rating than I wanted to, because I thought that the space could have been utilized a little bit better. And yes, there were some really amazing vendors, some that I had seen before, some that I hadn't seen there. There could have been definitely more utilization of the local community of San Francisco. You know, there's paranormal investigation stuff going on there. There's local haunts, I'm sure, during Halloween, and it would have been really cool to see them actually incorporate the community a little bit better, because that's what a lot of other conventions here in Southern California have done. So that was like a tiny little bit of a disappointment, and the other disappointment was that Doyle from the Misfits actually was seated in the same area as the vendor, so how dare you, he's a legend. Anyways, they had a model contest going on. No, not girls, relax. It was like a model replica contest. My favorite one actually got chosen by Kirk to be his favorite. They also had a taxidermy class, which I've always had a great affinity towards taxidermy. I actually wanted to go to taxidermy school. My mom talked me out of it to do floral design, and you know, at least I still get to be around dead things. It's still cool, but it's not, you know, the real deal. It usually costs around like tens of thousands of dollars. So it's kind of cool that for only like $129 you get your own like little taxidermy class. Oh, Clive Barker also had his own area, which was really awesome to see his artwork. I will say that my favorite vendor that was there is Casey Love, and I attached a little link to his stuff. Really, really awesome sculptures. The level above that was a music, like metal place where you could buy albums, CDs, and shirts. It was really cool. And it was also where the concerts were held later in the night around 8 o'clock. Amy Nicoletto from LA Ink herself was down there tattooing people, and when I was up on the balcony getting my shirt signed by Kirk, I actually noticed that it was her, and it was really dope to see her tattooing people. The one opportunity I think they missed was having nothing going on really in that area during the day. It would have been way better to have a Battle of the Bands type thing and, you know, utilize local talent. But, you know, other than that, the area was really cool. It's where the main bar was. So, and the level above that was Kirk's the crypt. When you walked through this area, Kirk, like on the TV as a host, these full-size replicas, which were really cool. Kind of like a little walk-through haunt, even though it didn't really have anything besides like just characters. Sort of like adjacent to that was the Celebrity Asylum, which was really cool because Greg Nicotero from The Walking Dead was there, and I got to thank him for personally allowing me to be a walker. The guy who plays Jason from Friday the 13th, Kane Hodder, was there, and he actually like approached us. Everyone was really, really cool. And adjacent to that was Kirk's other crypt, which had full-size replicas, figurines, heads, and really cool artwork. The stage was done really well. It looked like a cave battleground of hell and had these 2 demons that's mouths were smoking. They had really good presentations throughout the day. My favorite panel was in the Key of Horror, which featured Carrie King from Slayer, Doyle from the Misfits, and Kirk and Slash as well. It was really cool to hear all of them talk about, you know, why they love horror. And it was awesome also to get to meet Carrie King afterward. The concert at the end of the night was equally cool. They did a really good job of just having the event, I think that for being a first annual, they did a really good job. So 4.5, sorry, not the full 5. So ghost hunting in Salinas, that was kind of uneventful. 1970s, young woman was hitchhiking, brutally dismembered. Anyways, went to Old Stage Road. Creepy. If you're there, go to it. It's just a creepy country road. But the coolest thing was going to the Perry House in Monterey. I was going to ask any of you guys if you've gone to a haunt there, because it would be a really good opportunity for someone to build a haunt. They had like this creepy chair that was in the middle of the dining room table, like on top of it, and there was this weird light glowing, and we kind of like walked the perimeter, probably weren't supposed to, but it smelled haunted. It was very old and weird, and I guess there's like some legends behind it, but it would be really cool to hear if anyone has gone on a tour there. So feel free to leave any comments or questions about the event, and I will answer them for you guys, or any horror movies that you want me to review or comment on. And until next time, locking your doors isn't going to save you. Thanks again, horror fans.